What's up, guys? We are back at Prvn camp. We obviously hit the run workout yesterday. We're back at the gym, East Nashville. We've got about 28 athletes with us today. So logistically, it's gonna be a fun one. We have about 6 pieces today that we're gonna go through, and like we do a lot of the time at Prvn, we're going through our 40-minute EMOM process. So for a lot of these athletes, it'll be the first time that they've hit this in person with us, and they get to hear the coach's notes in person, which is good. And we're really focusing on the machine work on this one.
Guys, our objective for this weekend is to replicate what we would do on these 4 walls with our crew here in Nashville, to give these guys who have made it to the semifinals an opportunity to understand how we systematically approach our programming, and that they can see the flow and physically go through those emotions with us as well. Our objective for this weekend is not a competition weekend, it's actually a training weekend. So the difference for me is that we give them an opportunity to learn better about themselves, work with our coaching staff so that we can help them progress to the next level. What it isn't is a competition weekend where we compete and reverse each other, and then we start taking down data of time frames and start comparing. It's not that, it's about them and trying to upskill and better themselves for the competition at the semifinals in 6 weeks' time.
Yeah, so quarterfinals, we finished that about 2 weeks ago. I felt like our executions on everything were very well, and I think we all got the semifinal that we wanted.
What is yours?
Mine's the MAC. So that'll be week 2.
And last year went to Granite Games?
Yes.
Did you like the programming on the Granite Games last year for the most part?
Of course.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I'm happy with anything. I think whether it's a good test or a bad test, or however you want to look at the programming, I still think that they get the fittest there, and you need to be ready for anything.
Did I want to compete another year? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, without a doubt. I kind of want to do this until the goal is, I say this, it's 1 year at a time, but I'd like to make it as an indie at 35. So the first year that I'm a Masters. Definitely. I feel good. I feel fitter than ever. Do you think the injuries that I've incurred throughout my career are gonna affect me later on, like when I'm done?
Like, does that bother you at all?
No, I think that just comes with the territory. I think that, yeah, like being safe and maybe taking care of my body as best as I can might make me less arthritic or something when I'm older, but I'm also getting to experience things that not many people do, competing at the highest level in sports. So, and I think everybody's gonna get old and crunchy at some point, so I love what I'm doing. I feel pretty good. There's been a big focus on recovery, and it gets more and more every year that I keep doing this. It's just a necessity to keep going. But no, I'm not like, that's not worrying me or deterring me from continuing to do this. Here's the deal, last year we were learning everybody. I was getting to know the coaches, I was getting to know my training partners, a whole new process in my professional athletic career, which there's a trust thing there that just takes time. This year I fully just have belief in everybody around me, and I'm grateful for them. And I think that that's a fair process that actually me and Shane were talking about the other day. It's a 2-year plan, right? It takes a year to really gain the trust and just get to know everybody, and then this is year 2. So hopefully we can build on what we did last year, which was successful.
Are you fitter than ever?
Yeah.
Without a doubt?
Yeah, I think so. But we got to go prove it in Syndicate in a few weeks, so we'll do the damn thing.
Got so much I need to cover.
with Brooke's progress, I think it's been huge. I think I have to credit her for this. She's far ahead of where anyone anticipated her to be, and that's due to her work. The fact that she stuck to her training plan, working with her PT, working with her doctor, and in assistance with the team here, the coaching staff here at Prvn. No one anticipated her to be where she is. Fortunately, we've always looked at the approach for this season, one step at a time, listening to the body, listening to the professional advice given to her by a surgeon. Now we're moving closer to semifinals, right? And I know what's coming out of her now is her emotions to be competitive. I know she's driven towards that. I feel that as our team, we're trying to navigate that and just try to keep things short-sighted, short-minded for this approach. And what I mean by that is we're not looking too far ahead, right? Like her entire season. It's just how do we make other areas which is completely healthy and better than it was last year. And we try to focus and build stories or build confidence around that. I know Brooke will kill me if I don't say it, but she's going to go for it. I know that about her, and we're backing her for that. I'm confident in her ability. I know that she's progressed a lot in other areas, so she's a more complete athlete, even with her road to recovery with her elbow. We just watched her snatch right now, and she just came back saying that's the biggest she snatched post-surgery, so we're trending forward. Where we are now is we're actually 6 weeks out before the semi-finals. We've got the AOK to go up to about 85% of her 1RM in her snatch, and that's what she's just hit now. So we're trending upwards. If I look in the season or prior season, they tested snatch last year, so the likelihood of seeing that event appear again is hopefully that reassures us that we don't have to be tested until July, and we'll be ready then. I don't know, like the reality of it for me is I just want to make sure that she leaves this season healthier, feeling confident. As much as I love the sport is a small portion of her life, and I want her to have full range of motion to feel healthy once she retires, whenever that is too. So there's that side of me as well. But you know, Brooke, she's just going to lay down the hammer and go for it.
Me.
Why?
I started it.
I definitely have the best mustache of all the group because mine actually comes in all the way. Shane, I think, is still growing his from his childhood.
What about Will? Will said he has the best.
Will has the Morad actually.
Will.
Not this Will, for sure. Okay, Will's is actually really good. It fits his face a lot better. Mine still is a little bit creepy. I just know that mine's fuller.
Who has the best mustache? Right now, I think Dwight's in front. Pains me to say that because I've been working really hard on mine. However, naturally, Colty's winning. He just grows a mustache in like 48 minutes.
Oh, go there. Get that. Right now, Dwight.
Why?
Right now. Just got the most, it's filled in the most. And you just got it groomed. I think Will pulls it off the best though. It's kind of like a skater. But once mine goes back, it'll definitely be the best. But Will's more of like a skater. I would say like a wakeboarder, professional wakeboarder, bro. Yeah, Dwight's got the good police officer, firefighter.
Out of everybody.
Best mustache? It's gotta be Will. He's been working on it the longest. So, I didn't even think about Dwight. I didn't know we get to pick coaches. Yeah, Dwight's got a good firefighter mustache, while I think Will is a little bit more police officer. So, people that know will know. Think about what's going on right now, the climate. I think firefighters will have a little more grace, so you want to pull that look off more than anything else. So, yes.
For the win.
For the win. Here we go.
Who has the best mustache?
Well, if I have to remove myself from the conversation, I think Colty can grow a pretty bad one in about a week. I'll have to go Will. He looks like Mario for character, right? I'm just looking at him now. Little sweet little slug there. The weakest one I'd say Will Carney. He tried for about a week, it just turned like little blonde hairs. Fortunately, the black hair gives the illusion that mine is thicker than it actually is. Let's not zoom up on it, let's stay away. So Will, I'd go Colty, naturally. Will with creativity of the character lookalike, because I had to remove myself.
No, Dwight. Dwight was winning.
Dwight looks mean. Yeah, Dwight looks like, sorry. He does. He looks like he's a super trooper right now. I don't know if you've seen that movie. It just, when he talks, the lip just moves. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, he's definitely up there.